Hi everybody, how are you doing? Hope you are all well and safe and having a great day. It's been a while. Where have I been? I'd like to first of all say I'm really sorry that I've not been online and not been responding to any messages or anything like that. So I thought it's time that I addressed the situation. I got COVID basically after the last video I made. I got COVID and I wasn't ill. I didn't have any symptoms or anything. The only reason I knew it, that I knew that I'd got it, was somebody else in the house had caught it. So I did a test and found I was positive. And even though I wasn't ill, it sort of made me reevaluate where I was at and what I was doing. And for a while I'd been thinking that all of the videos I'm making, I was just churning out the same thing over and over again. And I felt like I couldn't offer anything new unless a new bit of software came out and I could review that. But as regards tips and tricks, I was just sort of revisiting the same thing over again, and I felt that I'd dried up and I'd got nothing else to offer really. And then I had a massive change. I decided to change things in my personal life as well, so I'm now on my own, living back in my own house again. So I've got a tiny little studio. This is it, in a quite a cramped space. But I haven't painted anything. I haven't done anything since the last video. Literally, I haven't picked up a pencil. I did do one exhibition over at a place called Melbourne, a few miles from where I live, and that was okay. I enjoyed that, but I everything I used or I put in the exhibition I'd painted prior, so I haven't literally done anything. I just have not been in the mood. I've not had the right vibe. And the last time this happened to me, it lasted 14 years. So I don't know when I'm going to get back into it. But I thought I would give it a try today and see what I could come up with. Just a simple little painting to ease me back into it and see how we go. So thank you everybody that's sort of sent messages. If people have sent me private messages, I've responded to those, but I haven't been on YouTube. I've not even looked at the channel. I've not looked at any of the messages or anything. I've just totally switched off from it. I've not become a bit of an hermit or anything, because I've been out playing bass with a few different bands and going to music clubs and things. So I've been quite social, but not in the art scene, in the music scene. So that's been really good. I've really enjoyed that. And I'm a little bit slimmer than I was previously, and that's not an illness or anything. I decided it was time to take stock of my health as well, and pretty much turned my life upside down really in every way. I've had an end of life crisis, I guess. So shall we do some painting? Here we go then. This is what I thought I would paint. A very simple scene right up my street. I went out recently with my daughter and her greyhound dog, and we went for this little walk around where she lives, and it was a cold wintry morning. It's not quite winter yet because the leaves haven't all changed, but technically it was winter, but climates are changing, aren't they? It didn't seem like winter, other than the fact that it was quite crisp and cold. Anyway, it was a lovely fresh day. And I took this photo and I thought that will make a nice painting if ever I feel I need to paint again. So that's what I thought I would do. I'll move that out of the way now, but I'll put a thumbnail on the screen so you can see it. I'm going to use Rebel 5. I'm going to work in portrait mode. I'm going to use a quarter sheet, and I'm using the rough canvas. There we go. With no colour on it or anything. That's going to do me fine. And I'm going to work in... Oh, why did it go to landscape? Let's do that again. Let's just not create another new one. Did I not choose quarter? When I clicked quarter sheet, it went back to landscape. So let's just pop it back to portrait. Click OK. Hopefully this time it will work. There we are. And I'm going to work with pastels because everybody does watercolour in Rebel or oils. So I thought I'd give the pastels a go. I think I'm going to start off using a colour set. I'll use this, and then I'll change between the colour set and the colour wheel, and then eventually just selecting colours off the canvas. Hopefully I'll remember what I'm doing. It's been a while since I've used Rebel or any paint package. It's been over 5 months, so we'll see what we get. I'm going to start off with a let's just do the square hard brush, and I'm going to put a colour. I quite like this salmony colour as a background, and I'm just going to whack that over the whole of the canvas. This is why I didn't colour it. I could have coloured it in. I could have coloured it in the setup, but this is how I would do it if I was working on pastel paper. The exhibition I did, by the way, in Melbourne was all pastels. That was quite interesting. No digital work at all. I'm going to create a new layer, and I'm going to lock this layer just so I don't, go into it again. And then, oh, you need to see what I'm doing, don't you? So let's open the window, choose the, what's it gone? Reference images. Should be able to just drag the image into there. There we go. Click on the little icon, so I can now shut this one down. Bring this up here, enlarge it a little bit, and there you will be able to see what is inspiring me. It's not, it's not the photo that's inspiring me. It's the memory that's inspiring me, I guess, if I'm truthful, because that photo is a bit uninspiring, isn't it? Really, it's just green. Probably won't be green when I've finished this painting. I'm just trying to get all the canvas on the screen. That's it. So let's wade in. I'm fancying sort of this blue green, maybe. As sort of just painting shadows to start with. So I'm painting the silhouette of the trees. Let's just change the colour up a bit. Let's just sort of all have one colour. And this is in effect my attempt at drawing, I suppose. I'm going to swap to this round soft brush because you get nice, quite. You can see the texture of the canvas underneath. You see, that's which is quite nice. Quite like that idea. What about this for path? Now I've got this pink colour on there, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it feel cold and wintry now, but that's just the colour I felt that I wanted to start with, and I'm going to use that in some of the branches of the trees as well. It's a much nicer feel, isn't it? This where you get the texture of the pastel there as well. Sort of like that. Just make some strokes in there that lead you into that. Quite a nice colour, I like that. I'm going to bring that in here. This is where the fence is going to be, just there. That in there like that. Bish bash bosh. I want this sort of mustard colour. That's important that we get some of that in there. And I'm going to take the tree over a little bit further than in the photo. All deliberate, you see. Just checking out the reference image for a little, having a good look at that. I'm going to just switch to the wheel, so that it's just so I can sort of pick the same colour but a little bit lighter. I like to do that. Seems the easiest way. And at the minute it just looks it doesn't look anything, does it? But trust me, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Well, I'm hoping we're going to get there, because it has been a while. It's been a while. I like this sort of almost this tree has turned for the winter there. So yeah, let's go back to the colour set and sort of purpley colour. Just make me brush a little bit smaller using the square bracket keys, because this isn't a tutorial on how to use Rebel really. It's more about talking you through the techniques of the actual painting process, you know, with whatever medium you choose to work in. I'm not really talking about, you know, click this button. I will when I think about it, but that's not really what it's all about. It's all about talking about why I place something in a particular spot, and like now I'm adding these branches, and all of a sudden it's starting to look less abstract and takes on more of a meaning of trees, as you were, you know. So I am sort of in this process of drawing as I'm going. I pick up this salmon pink colour because I can use that in the trees here, like this. And so can you see all of these abstract lines and squiggles and things are now beginning to take shape? I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this, you know, but actually I'm really getting into it. Why am I not? Why is it not picking up the colour? Before I was using. Ah, there we go. Alt key. It is the Alt key. Don't know what happened there. So I've got this tall tree. This tree should sort of come down more like this, right down to here. Just pick that up and just drag that down there a little bit. that's better. And then I can use this dark colour again. That in there. So the clump of trees. Yes, I've been doing a lot of I've been playing a lot of music and going to open mics and things, meeting lots of musician friends and making new friends, which has been really exciting, to be honest. Go to a particular place called the Cask Bar in a town called Loughborough. If you live that way, you've never been, check it out. It's really cool. The level of the talent in there is phenomenal. Everybody that gets up at the open mics, they're just so talented, really good. So I've been doing that. I've been going to ukulele clubs and playing my bass ukulele, and went on a, I'm not going to say I went on a diet because I didn't, but I went on sort of being very conscious about what I eat and eating healthy food, and I feel a million times better. I can't begin to say how much healthier I feel. Let's get this sky in. And living on my own again, it took me about 3 days to become accustomed to that. Part of my healthy regime is that I cook every day, cook a meal, bake all my own bread now as well, which is really good fun. That couple of times a week I'm baking, which is really good fun. And I learned to do that watching YouTube videos, of course, because you know that's how you learn to do everything, isn't it, really, these days? Get on YouTube. I'm sort of painting silhouettes around these trees now. Just generally embracing life and getting out wherever I can. I'm playing with some folk musicians that I've recently met. I've never I haven't gigged with them before or jammed or anything. We're having a first practice tonight, so that's I'm really looking forward to that as well. Just, you know, meeting lots of new people. It's been really exciting times, and I think I was ready for a break. I needed to do something different. See how this is shaping up? It's coming together, isn't it? If I put some, you know, a little bit of orange in here, I'm just wondering if that's going to make it. I keep touching this button on my pen, and it keeps moving the paperwork. That's going to give it a nice autumnal feel, isn't it? Because the leaves are beginning to change, I think. So let's pop some of that in there. Yeah. And some of the blue, some of the dark blue, just to add some real contrast. I don't like it at the top. It takes your eyes out of the picture. A bad move. Maybe a bit of that up there as well, like that. And it's not feeling quite so abstract now, is it? You know? I just wanted that a little bit thicker. Let's put this fence in. I'm thinking maybe this nice salmon pink colour, we could do that. That, and then sweet. Oops, missed. Yeah, that's okay. I kind of like that. Don't like that bottom one though. That's it. And then we'll just put some highlights in. Maybe a bit lighter, perhaps. I'm putting the fence in first because then I can put the grasses that I'm going to put in the foreground over the top of it. So I'll pick this up, this dark blue, and just pop some shadows in. And when I've got the shadows in, I can put some grasses over the top of that. I've got a few shadows in here, like that. There. Just breaks it a bit. I like that sort of scribbly feel, vibe to it. Let's pick this colour up. In there. And putting this up there like that, sort of breaks up that dark patch. Get that salmon pink as well. Go. Don't want to overdo it. A few more branches just to consolidate that tree. Maybe I should just do a little bit of blending. You always have a little bit of blending, don't we, in pastels. Just get those colours together. Does that look like water in the foreground? I think it does. I think I need to just work on that a little bit. Got these sort of shadowy rocks things go like that. these little marks, you see, they lead you into the painting. Quite important. And then I can just put a few more there. Notice I'm always putting light against dark and dark against light. So put one in there like that. Let them cross over. What you don't want to do is make sure they're all the same height and there's no gap and the same distance apart like that. Not kind of what you want in this situation. I can even just, I don't know. No, that looks a bit obvious. There. I was going to use some orange, wasn't I? I picked a bit of orange up and then sort of stopped doing it. Let's just go back in and it looks good against that blue as well. Complementary colour, you see. I don't want to put any in the foreground because I think it'll make the old painting look a little bit flat. Whereas it's just got a bit of vibrancy going. Could probably put some lighter. Perhaps not quite as thick as that. Or if they are as thick as that, I'm going from bottom up like that. Yeah, I do quite like that thickness of it. Maybe just the odd one. Maybe just tiny little, just dots. There. I'm feeling that, but I think you know what I wouldn't mind doing, selecting everything. I do that key. I'm guessing, or thing around it. Move it. No. I know there's a way of selecting. That choose that, isn't it? And I'm just going to move it all down a tad, like that, just for the sake of composition. Yeah, that's better. And then what do I do then? Deselect. Yeah. Choose that colour. Oh, I need to go back to the brushes. Choose that colour. Big brush. And then blow that back in again. Like that. Just fill this in. And hopefully I can convince you that it was like that all along. Go. Just inventing it a little bit. I just felt that in the picture was, you could cut it in half and you got like the foreground, bottom half, and the top half was the tree, and it needed a bit more balance. I think I felt that was all really. We need to pick that orange up again as well. Shrunk it down because sometimes it's easier to paint. You're looking at the thumbnail, I get a better idea of proportions and things. Okay. Got some of that blue. Pop that in. We're getting there. I think I've got it. I think that's it. I'm quite happy with this now. I'm just gonna, because I sort of lost the cleanness at the bottom, I just want to pop that back in just a little bit. There, that's it. Is there anything else I can do to that? I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe just that shape's a bit more interesting the way it goes, sort of like that. Big blob, didn't like that at all. That's it, finished. I'm going to sign this because I'm just going to keep fiddling with it. Whoops, I thought I changed the colour, but apparently not. Maybe I ought to just zoom in a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Better. And there we have it, a finished pastel painting. Just a warm-up sketch really. I've been had a break for such a long time. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. It is good to be back, and I do apologise again for not responding to people's messages and things. Any message I get on this video, I promise I will reply. I'm not going to go back and look at all the messages from previous videos because I don't imagine. I want to begin to think how many of those there are, and probably depress me, to be honest. So, but I will respond to any messages I get for this. I really enjoyed this actually. It's been a breath of fresh air to get back into it again. I can't promise when I'll do another one. Hopefully it won't be too long. I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm not putting myself under any pressure or anything like that. Just want to take my time and enjoy what I'm doing. So if you have enjoyed the video, a like would be appreciated, and all that good stuff. And hopefully I won't be away too long next time, and I will see you all very soon. So take care everybody, and keep painting, and I might see you in Digital Easel soon as well. So okay, bye.